Yeah.
We're recording.
We are?
We're live.
The red.
Cappy hit the button.
It's flashing red. Beep, beep,
Okay,
beep,
here.
beep, beep. Okay. So you can just.
All right, welcome to Flosstube.
He can edit it.
Don't know what the number is. Hey, Lenine, how's the weather? What's the weather today?
It's rainy and drizzly and fallish.
I'm going to take a picture of the background here. This is too fun.
Yeah, you get a picture in the background while we figure out what we're doing. So what should we start
You mean
with
we've been
first?
doing this over a year and we're supposed to know what we're doing?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well,
He's breathing my space.
He's breathing my air.
Today is unscripted. We have
Yes.
no script, no notes.
We both want to be in front of the camera, so we are sharing the limelight today. Yeah, so Peter and I are actually a foot difference in height because he's 6'6" and I'm 5'6", and we've been having a terrible time trying to get us at the same level on the little screen in front of the camera. So excuse us for this will be a comedy routine.
I was looking around for an Indianapolis phone book because I knew if we sat her on one
Yeah,
of
but-
those, that would raise her up at least 4
I
inches.
have one.
Do you?
There's one in my office. I kept it.
Oh, well,
Nobody
we should've
has
used
phone
it.
books anymore. I know, but you know they kind of slide. Like,
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
You slide right off.
Yeah. Anyway, welcome. We're here. We don't know what number this is. It is October the 5th, right?
6, 4.
No, it's the 5th. I think
Okay.
my anniversary was Monday, and that was the 2nd.
Oh, that
Third,
makes
fourth.
sense.
So it's October the 5th.
I'll go with that.
We think it's in the afternoon, and so what are we supposed to be doing now?
Well, let's do a quick. You know how we have like life stories and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Okay.
Well, we'll skip that because I know my life's not that interesting. But we'll call it shop stories because we have a really good shop story from this morning.
Okay, you go ahead, because I don't know. I wasn't here.
Okay, so we have a worker here that's a sugar hound. I won't mention any names.
Virginia.
Just to keep them. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't going to mention any names,
Look at me.
but we have a supply closet just right behind my desk, and I'm in the back, and then Cappy's desk is adjacent to mine, and Nancy's is adjacent on the other corner of my desk. And so Virginia was coming out of the closet, and Nancy was looking in her direction, and then she had her arm almost stiff straight at her side, kind of like she was trying to conceal something. And Nancy noticed, and once Nancy kind of put her eyes in that direction, then my eyes went in that direction, and she had this huge cinnamon roll that she's not supposed to have. And she was trying to smuggle a cinnamon roll over to her desk.
She smuggles a lot of things.
She got caught
Yeah.
red-handed, but can I tell you that was before she stole chocolate out of your office?
I heard. She's not very good. She's supposed to not have any sweets, but it's a senior daycare center with Virginia and Grandma Ginger. So anyway, so do you want to show? Are we done with our life updates?
That was a shop update.
I
Do
know.
you have any funny shop stories?
I don't think so.
Then that's it.
I can't remember. If I come up with one in the middle of the thing, I'll tell it to you. So
that's
do you want to do our whips first, or our completed projects?
Oh, you
or...
got something really cool in your hand. What's that?
Oh, I do. This is, and I can't get it any closer. Beg your
Gotta get it
pardon.
closer.
Okay, Peter's gonna get it closer. It is called a Late Summer Blooms Pincushion, and it's by Prim Gatherings. And I've got the pattern here, and it comes as a kit. Everything's included. I did this in probably 24 hours. I stitched it, cut it out, stitched it, did all that. So it's a real fun little wool project if you feel the need, you need to do that, or you have somebody,
is
a nice
pretty.
friend to give it to. So that was one of my finishes in the last cut. I didn't get to see you guys last time. I was behind the camera, so I talked Peter into letting me be in front with him.
Was this variegated thread that you used right here?
Yes. And it was something that it called for pearl cotton, and I don't use pearl cotton. I just don't mess with it. I've got enough floss. I don't need more floss. So I picked one of my variegated flosses that I got with my friend Stitch last year. They gave us some
nice.
different kinds, and I don't even remember the name of it. But it was a nice variegation, and I thought that'd be perfect for that. It's got
That is beautiful. I haven't seen the variegated like that
Yeah.
before. And then it looks like it has dark stitching over the centers of
Yeah.
the flowers.
Yes. It had some specialty stitches. So this has a feather stitch, which I love doing that little feather stitch on
And
it.
homespun for the back.
Yep, homespun for the back, and just some cotton batting on the inside. So that was one of my finishes. And then I finished, this has been going on since my first Flosstube back in May of 2022.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah, so this is called Perfect Pumpkin, and it's by Heart and Hand.
Let's see if I can show that.
And I ironed it this morning. It's finished all but, excuse Peter, all but the buttons. Heart and Hand, this was a retired chart from Heart and Hand, but she has just now, in the last like week, released it for purchase. So we just got them from Hoffman. We do have these now in the shop. It calls for 3 little buttons, and they're just another buttons. And I think we have them all. I think it's an acorn and a pumpkin, and I don't remember what else. So, and Cappy's coming. Hi, Cappy.
You need to totally be merchandising what's available. Look at these fun mugs.
Oh, that is fun.
You'll be drinking out of them boring cups. Get you some fun ones.
I think we need to trade. Here.
Let's trade.
This one says Queen of the Needle and Boss of the Floss. So it's a little Yeti kind of looking. It's called Polar Camel kind.
I love the color of that.
Yeah.
That is totally
That's
my
why
jam.
I didn't read what it said. Sorry.
It's all right. And Peter's got one too. I have this one at
Mine
home.
says keep calm and stitch on.
Yep. I love to carry my Yetis around. I call them Yetis. That's not appropriate. It's like calling Kleenex tissue or tissue Kleenex.
Oh, right, the universal.
Yeah. So anyway.
Well, that's
okay,
cool.
get this out of the way.
Do I get to keep this? Is this
That's a shop perk.
Oh.
You have one. Show him yours. We have our drinks with us. I don't have my Yeti, but I have iced tea from
I have my
Rosie's.
Yeti.
But see what his is really cute. It
Mine
has,
says autumn leaves and stitching, please.
yeah, that's fun.
I love that.
I learned from Brenda and the cereal starter that you always keep lids on your cups because I
Yes.
heard that Laura spilled Coke,
Oh,
Diet Coke or Coke, all over something while she was doing Flosstube. So I've decided I'm going to always have a lid on my stuff.
Yeah, I put a lid on mine just in case, and I only filled it up half full for that reason.
So-
And it's only clear water.
What kind of fun thing have you got coming up, Peter?
Oh, so okay. Everybody's been asking me about the stitch along that we're gonna do in November. I'm really excited because this is my very first stitch along that I thought would be fun for the shop. That our customers and our YouTube viewers can participate in. This is called the Snowman 2023 Stitch Along. I have it all kitted up. I have a limited number available for purchase now, and then I'll have a few more available for purchase once we get more patterns in. And what comes in it is you get the pattern, which is my favorite. So what I did was I looked at all the patterns in the shop, and I found the one that was the most fun looking and that didn't look like all the typical snowmans typically look. So that's the pattern. The stitch count is 57 by 61, so it's a rather smaller cross stitch. In it you get the fabric.
I love that opalescence. I love that piece. I've done a couple of things on it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks stunning. And then finishing fabrics for finishing. There's a red check that I grabbed off the floor, and then there's that green background with the tan trees.
I like it. And you have yours finished, right?
I have my quarter finished because we're going to divide it in quarters. I
Oh,
only have
that's right.
25% of it done.
So I have a question.
Yes.
It says button is from just another button company. Is it what? Is it that button?
Let me see that real quick. That's a very good question.
You think it? I think
Yes,
it's that
I think
poinsettia.
I think it's the
button.
poinsettia. So
Yeah.
there's a poinsettia button that you can purchase from just another button company. Wait, you did? You mean you picked up
I haven't-
where I missed out?
Yeah, because I didn't realize there was a button with this.
I didn't either.
I try to always check that, and I didn't. And I don't think we have that button, but I will order it so that
Oh.
anybody that wants to buy, we won't include it in the kit in case somebody doesn't necessarily want
Right.
it. Because
They might have
it just
their own
adds,
button.
Right.
Just adds to the
But
price.
I'll get some so that if anybody wants one of those real cute little poinsettia
Well, I
buttons.
like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh no, that's good. I'm glad you're looking out because I don't know what I'm doing.
Kathy just
half the
walked by
time.
and she was giggling. I think we need a wall. in our studio so that people can't look at us.
We had a wall.
Yeah, we had a wall. They
Well, just
took our
don't-
wall.
Okay, they can look at us, but we just won't look at them.
I
How's
know,
that?
but you can't help it when they walk by and they're giggling. Oh, gosh. Okay, so do you have anything else you want to share with us? Like
Okay, so that's the info on that. So
sign up. I mean, come in. He's
you
really
can-
anxious to do this.
Yeah, you can buy this now. I only have 6 right now because I'm waiting on 4 other patterns. It's a 16 count Ada, so it's going to be an easy one to stitch on. The price of the kit is only $15.99. So if you didn't want to use that cloth, there's not much markup on this, you guys. This was so everybody can get an opportunity to participate.
And I think we ought to overwhelm him with stitch along people. So come in and sign up for his stitch along, or however. What do we do?
You just come in and buy it. Oh, and they will, because we've already sold, I think, 4 patterns.
I know, but how do they find out about your stitch along? Like, are you on YouTube or something?
That's what I am on right now.
Oh, sorry. No, I mean, like, does it start like on Sunday, November 1st, or
It starts on November 1st, yes.
And so you'll have like a weekly.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So yes, it's going to
weekly-
start. Yep, it's
Okay.
going to start on November 1st because that was an excellent date that Lean helped me figure out. And then Lean also helped me figure out how we're going to do this. So it's divided into 4 parts, the pattern, and the first week, second week, third week, and fourth week, we'll start a new section of the pattern, and it's going to be the top left-hand corner when you look at the pattern, and we're just going to go clockwise. So it'll be the top left as yep. So it'll be that tree,
Yeah.
part of the hat of the snowman, and I think some of this, I can't remember what's on there. Oh, it's just the top hat, some of the top hat and some of the tree.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you guys, you got to realize Peter and I have never
Okay.
done it this way before. So
I'll ring
please
you
help
up
us out when you watch this and tell us what we're messing up.
This is just a
This is how we act all the time.
We
There
just
is,
have-
what
yeah.
you see is what you get. That's
Yep.
pretty much.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, now what?
Okay, so that was my kits.
That's
that was
nice.
the whip. What
Okay.
do you have? Do you have anything?
Do you mean a whip or you just something fun?
A gentleman on
Start the next thing.
Ditch One.
Like I'll start
Swing
my
Yeah.
whips.
So I
Yeah.
don't know
Okay,
if you
guys,
know
I have
him
some
or not,
whips.
but anyway.
Yeah,
I-
because she's got some whips. Somebody's
got
been
some whips.
stitching.
Okay, now you got to have your
I got some
Lady
stuff.
Halloween ready.
Yep.
Because we'll show. We have both of us are doing Jardin Privé Lady Halloween. Looks like this. I'm doing it in the way it's the pattern shown. And Peter is done his own conversion. Here's my lady. I've gotten the cauldron done.
Oh man, that looks nice.
Yeah, so I'm working right along. I'm almost halfway finished. I've been working on this for a while, and I don't remember what this is on. I wrote it down someplace. 32 count Lugano white. So I'm just doing in the called for floss, and it's all DMC. And then Peter's is really colorful, and look at her go. Very nice. He's got her dress done. So you're not doing it in sections. You're just kind of,
I'm hopping all over the
Yeah.
place. I did the X, Y, and Z, and I'm starting on the kitten, and I did the shelf and that motif that's down there.
I have a question for the cross stitchers out there. I've been cross stitching since I was in middle school, so that was a couple years ago.
Oh wow.
But what's a cartouche? Do you know what a cartouche is? I think it's something to do with the mummy in a Egyptian pyramid. Or is that something else?
No. No.
I don't know what a
don't-
cartouche is.
I don't know what a cartouche is. I think a cartouche.
Do you think a cartouche is one of these like symbols?
I think it's a symbol. I'm gonna say a cartouche is a symbol.
Well, I don't know this answer. I can look it up, but it's more fun to ask you guys.
I was using 16 count. I found the
Oh,
sticker.
sorry.
16 count old fashioned.
It's a pretty fabric.
Ada. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's like a really light lavender, like light lilac purple.
Peter and I will have this done by the end
Next
of
Halloween.
2024, and we will be right with Patrick and his framed Lady Halloween. Okay.
Patrick really motivated
Yeah,
me to
he's-
stitch on mine because
he's
he
such a little
posted
turkey.
Patrick posted this beautiful finish of his in our Always in Stitches Insiders group, and that's motivated me. And I saw him the other day, so I got to high five him and thank him for motivating me.
He's a nice guy. I like Patrick. Okay, he's one of our regular stitchers
He's a
that comes
regular.
in. Okay, I have been doing this for a while. I ordered it from Shepherd's Bush, and this one is called Goodness and Grace, and it's a pincushion, but it's a shepherd's fold is what it is, and there's 5 different designs of different things, and I brought just this one today because that's the one I've been working on. And it comes with, the kit came with the finishing fabric, the beads, the pins, the needles, the ribbon, and it had some overdyed silks, some DMC and some weeks. But here's what I have done so far. Let me see if I can hold it up there so you guys can see it. It's got some specialty stitches in it, and it's 1/1, and I'm sorry, I do not know what the fabric is. I didn't look. It might be
It's a
vintage
32
country
count
mocha,
linen.
because it's 2 different, like this side is kind of plainish, and this, I don't know. Anyway, this is a fun little group of
It looks like 32 count lamb's wool.
see, he's all that.
Well, I
I have people.
have to put away all the fabric that you
I have,
order.
yeah, I have people. I don't keep track of this stuff. But anyway, I ordered these 5 little kits from Shepherd's Bush. We don't carry them. They're not something that Shepherd's Bush, I never even tried, but it's kind of an older series. So
I love the colors in that pattern.
I do
Those
too, the
colors are
purples and the-
beautiful.
yeah, very-
That really light lavender and purple.
okay, so I'm doing a Stacy Nash. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't like the stitching, so I'm getting kind of grouchy, which is pretty typical. Okay, it's Stacy Nash, and hang on. Sarah's Sewing Bag, and that's what it looks like. And we've got these patterns in the shop, and I have done the roof and some wall of the house is all I've done. And I don't know what this is either. What kind of fabric is this, Peter?
That one's a linen. That one is a 28 count linen, but
It's
I
that
don't
one that's
recognize
got
the
funky
color.
schlubs.
Yeah.
It's got
It's
schlubs.
it's
It's
schlubby.
schlubs.
It's
It's got
schlubby.
lots of schlubs. But I have, this is part of the roof line where I'm pointing, and then I've started in on, it looks like tile. I know
It
it's
does
not,
look
but it
like
looks like tile. And it's not my favorite stitch, but I don't like this fabric either.
Why don't
This
you like
fabric
it?
is not fun. I've stitched on it before. It's very stretchy. I'm not a fan of the fabric, so I'm having trouble
It's
getting
beautiful
motivated.
color.
So that's my Stacy Nash in my Blackbird bag. I think Dawn made this Blackbird
She
bag.
did.
Yeah.
She did. I love that.
I remember that. This one I like. This one's fun.
Oh, that's yes.
This big. It's gonna be a
Yes.
big one.
That's the Little House Needleworks, right?
Oh gosh, you can remember stuff like that. I can't. Yes, Little House Needleworks. Heart of America. That's what it looks like. It used Classic Colorworks floss, overdyes. And it looks like that. And this is what I have done so far. I have one of the
Love
houses
that.
finished. I'm doing it by section. So I've started on Liberty. So it'll be Liberty down through the middle there.
Is that your
And-
patriotic stitch?
I don't know. Am I supposed to have a patriotic stitch?
Eh,
This is called 28 count vintage antique ivory.
that's a beautiful fabric.
That's an old piece of fabric. I've had that for a while because of the
Yeah,
sticker
the
that I've
label.
got on there.
It's almost
Yep.
worn the writing right off the label.
Yep. I try to keep the labels on now since I'm trying to be
That
organized.
one's been in the stash a while.
Yeah,
Pull
it's
the
been in-
desk
it's
back
been in
a
the
little bit. I
stash.
feel like because we didn't lock it, it's rolling away. The desk
You know
is
what?
rolling away.
Can a Flosstube get 0 views?
Yeah.
Or can somebody view it and then say, "Oh, never mind," and take their view off?
They
Because I
can.
can just see that's what's going to happen to
Yeah.
us. They're going to say,
we'll-
"Oh, never mind. We don't want to. We don't
We'll
want
be-
to watch."
we'll be
we don't-"
fine.
Okay, this is from Just Cross Stitch Halloween, I believe, this year. See, got people making fun of us. It's called Scroll Pumpkin, and I don't know what it's on. It's on a piece of scrap something. I don't know. Peter will tell me. But this is what it looks like.
It's a very fine Lugana,
It's
like a
a-
20.
But no, Lugana is a certain size.
No,
Remember?
Lugana comes in different sizes.
Well, what's the things that
It's
don't?
Lugana's an even weave, and it comes in different sizes.
So is it Cashel that's
Well, this is an even weave.
I know, but Cashel's a
Cashel
certain
has
size.
to do with size. Yes, Newcastle's 40.
Edinburgh's
You got Edinburgh,
is 36.
Newcastle, and Cashel. I think Cashel's 28,
Well, anyway, you guys.
but I'm not for certain.
This
Don't
is
quote me on
this
that.
is I'm working on the right half, I guess. So that's what I've got done so far.
Are you doing over 2?
Yes, 2/2, and it's DMC. So, but that came out of
I
the
love
magazine.
the colors in that. It's very, very bright.
Speaking of that, that was going to be my small for. I have to tell you about this too. I think I've told you, but Nancy and I are going to the Farm Girl Dry Goods Fall. Let's see, Fall Farm Girl Gathering in Amana, Iowa, the first part of November. I think we leave the third, first, second. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to that, and that was going to be my small, but I decided it was too big.
And it's getting pretty big.
Well, I've never been to a retreat, so this is totally new. But
I've
it's
never been to a
supposed to be
retreat.
6 by 6. It's supposed to be no bigger than 6 by 6. Well, that thing is going to be like 9 by 9, and I thought, I better not. I don't want to break the
That
rules.
might be 6 by 6.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's
Yes?
6 by 6.
Oh,
we can
Cappy's
measure
making
it.
fun of us.
You want me to get you a measure?
No.
Yeah, let's measure it.
No.
Yeah, I want
No.
to see how big that is now. I think it's going to be 6 by 6.
I don't think so.
This is 5.5
Half by
square.
5.5
That's
square.
5.5 square.
See,
so-
you're good. You got plenty of room.
I don't think so, Peter.
Yeah. Look. Are you half? What? How far of the chart
It's
are you in half?
7 1/4 by 7.
Oh.
Well, it said it in the pattern apparently.
I didn't know it was
But
6
that's
by
on
6.
14 count. I think she's doing, but you're doing 28 count over 2.
That's the same.
Oh, you're gonna end up 7.
Uh, oh my.
Well, 7 by 7's close enough.
I
isn't it?
I don't want to break the rules. Anyway, so my next whip is my
Hey,
Mill
you
Hill.
know what? If you break the rules, you'll be the most memorable. Everybody will be like, "Hey, do you remember
I
that
know,
lady
but my
who had
my first retreat, I don't want to make a scene. Okay, so Mill Hill Winter Wishes Santa. It's a beaded kit. I love my beaded kits.
Oh, that's nice.
It was going to be my ornament for our ornament exchange, but I don't think I'm going to get it done. Here's what I have done so far.
Our ornament exchange for Always in
Yep,
Stitches.
yep. I was going to make this for the ornament, which if I would just focus, I might get it done. But I was trying to get Perfect Pumpkin, in search of the Perfect Pumpkin, done this week, so I did. So, you guys, it's very easy to do this beading, and
Doing a fabulous job. It looks,
it's very
looks amazing.
it's fun to do. So don't let them scare you off, and try it. I tell you what, this peanut gallery.
Do you remember if you're doing the tacky bob or the
Tacky
or if
bill.
You have the tacky bill.
It's Tacky Bill.
Okay.
Okay, see these little things right here, you guys. They used to be Tacky Bobs, and I think they were made by Doris. And now they don't make them anymore. No, that's not true. I think they got bought out by Michaels. They don't wholesale these things anymore. So Yarn Tree came up with Tacky Bills. Instead of Tacky Bobs, they're Tacky Bills. But they're just tacky on there. So
I love how it holds all the beads.
yeah, the beads,
They won't spill.
they don't do anything. So that's how you bead with Mill Hill kits. So there we go. Okay, that's my, I have another whip to show, but it's a complicated one. So do you want to go now?
Sure. Okay. I'm working on Autumn Quaker, which if you watched last 2 weeks episode, Lenine had hers finished into a pillow. And that's what the pattern looks like.
Okay.
Mine is on 32 count linen. It's a friendship green. Oh, don't need to open that up because I just put it on that portion right there so I can use the rest of the cloth for other stuff. And that's how that turned out.
I love that color. That green is beautiful.
Thank you. I'm very excited about that. And it's really easy to stitch. It goes fast.
That's what I did for my small.
Oh, nice.
And it is just 6 by 6.
Oh, I was going to look at the dimensions. Oh, you're right. Look.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah.
You won't cause any
I won't
controversy.
cause any conflict.
Yes, she will.
I will, but not about that.
Okay, there
Okay,
was
we-
one other one.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, wait, I already showed you. It was the Halloween. Okay, that's it. Those are my whips.
Well, Nancy has a special announcement.
We have somebody who's going to give an announcement.
Announcements.
So you got to like squeeze in next
Okay.
to her face right,
Yeah, come
right
on in.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
I
is
don't-
Nancy.
Hi, everybody. I don't know if you are aware, but there are several designers who get together and do what is called the Jingle Ball. And it is a weekend starting December the 2nd. And they have all kinds of classes that they offer online, entertainment, and yeah, like these two. Maybe I should try to get them on. There is also an ornament book that you can order that has special exclusive ornaments from those designers. It's only $10 registration, and that ticket sales start next Friday on the 13th, so that will be your lucky day. So I was just looking through, and there's some really great projects that they're doing.
Wow,
I won't show because you can go on the website.
Good.
Go to Lindy Stitches. She's the one who's kind of coordinated. She's the queen of the ball. So it's a fun time. Last year was their first one, and I did it and had a good time. So you might check that out.
Yeah, I do.
That's a good announcement.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah,
You're
that was a commercial break. I'm so funny. I just tickle myself. Okay, now what? Do you want to show your bags?
What did I? Oh yes. Okay.
And your Stitchy
so, a wonderful friend of the shop, Kelly Pruitt, stopped by, and I order my bags from her because I really want to support what she's doing. And I picked out some fabric and to give to her to do some bags, and she just dropped them off this afternoon. This is the first one. And these are all fabrics from the shop. This is going to be a fall bag. I really love this one. That's Joanna Figueroa's, I don't know what the fabric name is, but it's her fall Halloween line. I would call that fall, not really Halloween.
Now, can you buy these online, these bags, or does she just do them here?
She does them.
friend.
She usually is at the Stitchers and Stitches on Saturday once a month when we have our cross stitch meetup, and she has a bunch of these that she sells. So I usually buy a bunch of those off of her, but I wanted some before then, and so I had her make these. And then on Saturday, I'll buy a bunch more. And this fabric's all in the shop. I don't know what the name of this one is. I think it's called Cozy Quilt. And then this is my Halloween bag.
I like it.
So I'm super excited about those.
Well, that was nice of her to bring those in
Yes.
just in time for our
Yes.
Flosstube
I love them.
debut.
I love them. When I get these bags, they're just my favorite. Okay, the reason why I like them so much is because I can see what's inside them because they have the vinyl. And she makes them big enough that I can stick an entire 8.5 by 11 pattern in there with the sleeve protector. And that's
He's
how
a
I like
sleeve
to,
protector guy for
That's
his
how I like to
patterns,
put
yeah.
my patterns in there.
That's nice.
That's that. What else do they have? Do they have something else? Oh, that's the shop pattern. Okay, that has to go back on the floor. What are we doing next?
How about if I found something fun? I
What'd
was
you
at
find?
Hobby Lobby.
Oh, you did. Uh-oh.
It's a little box full of mini leaves,
Oh, that's cool.
and I'm going to use those, like I might put one on that Autumn Quaker
Yes.
just for a little bling bling.
Yeah, that would be
But
cool.
it's, let's see, how many pieces? 45 pieces of little wooden leaves. They had different collections, but I happened to pick this one. It was $2.99 with 40% off. So, whatever that means, $1 something for this little box of stuff that I can use to embellish
Oh, wow.
some of my cross stitch. So I just wanted to show you guys, if you're at Hobby Lobby, which I'm there like twice a week, check this out. My little stitchy
Let me see that
funness.
real quick.
My little stitchy funness. I do, since talking about Hobby Lobby, I want to show you Cindy's. Oh, if I fall off my...
These are awesome because these would be great for like buttons because you can.
Yeah.
There's a.
Well, you could put it in
To
the middle
attach
of
it to a bow
ribbon.
or- yeah, a ribbon.
Because you make such pretty bows.
Those are fun.
Okay, Peter knows what this is, so I'm going to let him tell you. This was Cindy. Cindy, one of our
Oh.
friends that works here. Fragments in Time.
Yes, Fragments in
2022. This is for her. And she just picked it up. I hope I don't have a glare. She just picked it
Nope.
up from Hobby Lobby this morning.
It's so beautiful.
And she did a really nice job. She just moved into a newly remodeled house, and she said, I'm going to just go home and put that on. Talking about Cindy, here's another one she just picked up today. And I don't know what this one is. Do you know?
This is, so you have Little House Needlework, but you have Country Cottage Stitches,
Yeah,
is that
right?
one?
Yes.
I think
What does it say on here what it is? Here, let me turn it. Does that say what it is?
it's Nutcracker Village.
Okay, this is what she just picked up today.
Nutcracker Village.
Isn't that pretty? I just love how they did it. And she had to put a little mat around it. So I just had to share.
And that's on a opalescence linen, which, in person, opalescent linen,
Yes,
it's just
it's
so
beautiful.
beautiful. It adds this just really nice sparkle to it.
Love it.
It really
love
brings it to life. And she did go with a mat on this one, which I think the matting, it really sets it off. When you look at it, it just really frames the piece, which I love that matting on there. I thought that was a good idea, because a lot of times on that linen, you don't see it matted. You just see it framed, and then you have, the amount that the mat would be. That would actually be linen.
Okay.
She
there's-
chose a really good color for that mat.
I have a couple at Hobby Lobby being framed. Allie did 2 finishes, and
Oh, wow.
Donna has 2 finishes at Hobby Lobby I took in the other day.
Oh wow! So we should have
Next
some
time.
new stuff.
Next time. Okay, I'm going to talk about Gather
Ooh.
Round.
Those are nice. Are these new?
Well, this was
Some of
a
these?
club I was in this past year,
Oh.
and it's hands-on design. And they have 4 different ones that we got kits for. But I know that she usually comes out with her patterns here pretty soon after it's been an exclusive for a club like the one I was in. So I wanted to share with you guys some of the one I just got. I just got Gather Pine Cones. This was
Oh,
the last
that's
one for the year. So it's
Those
Gather Pine
colors.
Cones. And in our kits, we received all the floss, all the finishing, the cardboard to do the cardstock to do the finishing. And it you can kind of see what the kits look like.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that pretty? And then for the 3rd quarter of the year, I got Gather Pumpkins, which it looks like this. And it's the same thing. It came with all the floss, needles, and it had little fun things like a pair of scissors and floss cards and things like that. So I got that one.
I love these colors.
And I've been working on, and I've shown these I think a couple of times.
That is so pretty.
I have been working on Gather Butterflies. I've gotten one almost finished, and let's see, it's the quilt block. I've almost got that one finished. I'll show it to you here in a second.
Good job.
And then I did a couple of these. This is Gather Wildflowers. This is the first one we received at the first part of the year. And I have a couple of those done. I wanted to share those. And it's on this, I don't know what you call these. What are these metal things called? Hold up. So what it's made for is to be put on these, it shows in the picture that it's got on these metal, I don't know, whatever they're called. Well, we have these in the shop. So I've actually attached 2 of them on and ready to go. And then I just started on the, this one is the summer one. And that's how much I have done on it. And they're easy to finish.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah, so I'll probably be done with that in the next little bit. But anyway, that's a fun, and so be looking for these. All of these will be done on 32 count platinum, which is a beautiful fabric to work on. It's just as regular.
So she puts a quilt block in each design?
Yes, each design has a quilt block. So
love
isn't that
that.
pretty? And
You could
each one
do
of them
all
has
the-
a little sign. Like Gather
So,
Wildflowers, Gather.
since you made it magnetic, you could take all the quilt blocks and
And
put all
put them-
those together. Or they all have a barn. Yep.
No, yeah, do they?
They all have a house, so you could do all the homes
Yeah.
together. Oh,
And you
that's
can add,
fun. I love
I've got
that.
a couple of these. They come with the twine and the metal piece, and I have a couple of those at home. You can add more to them. So You could
I
add
love
5 or
that.
6 of
and
those
then look,
little.
you got your
I got my leaves. I'm ready.
You can string those on the
Yeah.
string.
So Kathy Haberman from Hands On Designs always got some new interesting things going on. So that's my jingle ball is.
That is nice.
It's cool.
That's cool. That's a cool program. That let me tell you what. There's a lot of things out there that are not worth the price of admission, but that one was worth the price of admission.
It's over. We've gotten our last, but the people, and this was and I'm sorry, I looked for it today. It was a shop like us that put them together for Kathy, for Hands On Design. They were the curators of the boxes that we received, but it's, unfortunately, it's not on any of the paperwork, and I don't remember the name of the shop.
Shoot.
So, yeah, I'm sorry, I wish I could.
If somebody out there knows, please
Yeah,
put that
please
in the
let us know.
comments.
So what I have next is, I have a couple things that I've kitted up.
That is cool.
Okay, so I make a lot of samples for our shop, always in Stitches. We're in Noblesville, Indiana. Call us, email us. We love to talk to people. We're more about having fun than selling anything. So if you ever have any questions or you want to know how we did something, please call. One of us can try to help you through whatever it is we've been trying to accomplish. Anyway, we got this new pattern in the other day, and it's from Bear Roots, which is fun to do. They're always fun to do. But here's the picture of the Bear Roots, and I don't know the name of it. Let me look. Little Stitches Christmas Stitchery. So this morning, yesterday and today,
Adorable.
I started putting together the stitching for this, the stitchery piece. So it gives you the tracing that you trace these out. I put them on some kind of fusible and then pick out little scraps of fabric. So this is what the base looks like.
That is so adorable.
And it will have then their stitching that goes on there. So Virginia doesn't know this yet, but she's going to be the one stitching this. But it has candles and and it says something at the bottom. It says,
Virginia's giving you the stamp.
I know, Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night. And these are candles at the top and this, and so it's going to have a little saying at the bottom. But I sewed the base together, then I ironed on the little appliques, and then I always back mine with fusible fleece when I'm doing any kind of embroidery like this, so that the stitches don't show through and it kind of gives a more finished look. So this is something I was getting kitted up today for Virginia, our senior daycare center, because she always likes to have something to do while she's waiting for the phone.
So I have a question.
Yes.
How did you cut out those tiny little pieces?
With teeny tiny scissors.
Okay, small scissors.
Yep. You put them on the fusible, and then you put them on the fabric, and of course one of them goes flying across the room because you breathe and it. So, but I got that part done today.
Oh shoot! Did Paige trace that out for you? Okay.
I did that. I'm gonna have Paige do the lettering for the saying underneath the chimney.
Oh, cool.
So. Okay, so I kitted this up this week, and this was something I received from a friend. It is, I don't know what it is. What do you think it's called?
Traditional sampler kit.
I know, but you would think that would. I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
it
here's-
says
is it that?
Inspired by samplers admired in museums.
Okay, made in England.
Wow, that thing is gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty? So someone gave this to me a couple years ago.
Wow.
They didn't want to finish it, and they had already put the fabric with it and things. So I pulled it out of my stash, and it came with this fabric. And I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. What do you think that is? Does it say?
That's a linen.
Well, I know it's a linen, but
No, it doesn't say.
I need to have them. I should have them serged around it so it doesn't
You
ravel.
should.
But here's the linen it came with, and it's got DMC colors. It's just a handful of DMC colors that it comes with. It calls for. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to start on it. And I have one more that I put in my new. Oh,
Did it
forgot
come
a
with all
copy.
the colors? Yeah, it
No,
looks like it has.
It did not come with all the
Oh, you
colors.
put
I
some of
put
the
the
colors
colors
in
in
there.
there. Sorry.
This is gonna be. I really
Isn't
like
that
this
pretty?
chart. Yeah.
Yep. So it came with the fabric. She gave me the fabric and the chart, and it's like, oh, cool. Okay, so I've got that kitted up, ready to start. And
That's
I don't
nice
do
one.
samplers, so this will be a whole new
I
big
didn't-
sampler
I
like
didn't know
that.
you didn't do samplers.
No, I don't do samplers. For some reason, they don't intrigue me like they do some people, but I love looking at them because I
do
have old
too.
samplers. Okay, so this is, and it's not coordinated. I should have got it out before I joined this. This is a club from several years ago from Pine Mountain Designs. It's the Hilltop Cross Stitch Club. And at the first club, you got the stand that all the stitcheries go on. And you just trade them out. So I'm in Florida in March, and I don't have many seasonal decorations down there, so I'm going to start this to take to Florida. I have my February one done in Florida, so I'm there January, February, March, so I want to start this one. Well, the kit came with all the fabric, the pretty, the ribbon, everything's in here to finish that Hilltop. But that little metal stand came with it.
That's really neat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start that. So I put it in my new bag. I can't remember. We had Simply Norrell bag, and it's like Holly Hobby-ish. So,
Love that.
yep. Okay, now what? You got anything else, or should we do? Do I have anything else?
I don't. Oh, I do have something kitted up. I showed the pattern when it was one that I was thinking about getting, but I don't know if I showed you guys the pattern. I do have it kitted up. It's the Trick or Treat by, I think it's Hands On Design Trick or Treat. It's awesome. I'm going to work on that on Saturday during the Stitchers and Stitches Cross Stitch meetup. So I'm super excited because I've been waiting for a special time to do it. I think that'll be a good time to work on it.
Did you see your stuff I gave you to give out?
Yes.
I found a nice freebie stitch bag pattern.
Yes, it stitches on
Those. It's
mesh,
Soema
it's Soema mesh
bags, and I can't remember who it's from, but Nancy shared it with me, and I thought that'd be a fun.
I thought that was a really good idea.
Yeah,
Those would
sure.
make great gifts for Christmas. That free pattern, like to stitch it and then give it as a gift.
Yep.
Somebody was wanting. Okay, so I talked to you when you came into the shop earlier in the week or last week, and you were looking for that mesh bag in probably a smaller size, like half the size. So Lenine searched and searched and searched and searched, and we searched and searched and searched some more, and we are still searching. So right now we're still looking for something for you, for a smaller mesh bag.
I wish it wasn't its Soema bag from one of the first ones they had, and it was smaller than the ones they're carrying now. They have 2 different sizes, I believe, now, and there is nothing out there.
I
It's-
thought for sure they'd have at least
No.
3 different sizes that they would offer. Did you see that? I almost tried to take a drink out of this.
It wouldn't have been very
It
thirsty.
would have been.
quenching.
It would have been. It would have been full of dust.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So we have a bunch of new patterns we want to share. So I'm gonna hold the. Peter's so much better than this. I'm gonna hold the board. Peter's gonna talk.
Okay.
Now,
Go for it.
Okay. Well, I got my board.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you these.
Do you want me to just take this out and hold it up?
I want see like I'm gonna sit back here like this, and
That's all you're gonna do. What am I gonna do? Just talk about the pattern
You're
here.
gonna put-
I don't think they can see it.
no. You're supposed to lay it on my pet. You're supposed to put it on my board if it.
But it's not called stick.
You guys.
Okay.
What? How's that gonna work? How should
All right.
I do it? How'd we do it last time?
Okay, this first one's called Needle Punch Kit. This one's a cat, and it uses yarn, and it's a kit, so it has all the yarns, the hoop, and
Does it have the needle punch thing?
I hope it has
Supplies needed. You need
Oh,
an
you
adjustable
need-
punch needle.
adjustable punch needle, scissors, and fabric glue. That is neat.
Is my board not
This-
gonna work?
No, your board will work. I just don't know how. You know, the people use the board to show their finished cross stitches and the widths.
Oh.
And they
Oh,
put
shoot.
it against the
And then
board.
I should- oh, well, next time, that's what I'll do.
We'll just
we
alternate.
need a
You do the
commercial
next
break?
one. Well, it's almost like we do need a commercial.
We need something.
Okay, what do you got there? What's that little?
I got some bling. Okay. Be in My Bonnet. This is Lori Holt, and it is a Candy Star thread bling. I love that she always incorporates quilting with her cross stitch stuff. That's fun. That's a pretty little thing. And then it's also it's Sewema pumpkin floss drops. Those are cute.
And we got the It's So Emma zipper pull. I don't
You
know if
did?
you can see it. Yes, the
Do you
kitty
need
cat.
do you need a board?
I need a board. Where's your board? And we also got the witch needle minder. This huge witch. Let's see if this works.
You don't have your cup.
The day we got this, I was so excited. I couldn't contain my. Levine, where'd you go?
Oh, dang.
You have to get back over here.
Oh, now I'm sweating.
I was already sweating. It's so hot in here.
Here, we're covering up our fan. Oh, Lordy sakes.
Oh
Holy-
man.
Stop it.
It's like once you start laughing, you can't stop.
I know. Okay. Okay. So that was fun. So let's
Deep
start.
breath, deep
Yeah.
breath.
Heartening end. I like this one. It is Doodles Thanksgiving. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Oh, that's fun. I like all those little motifs.
Yep.
That'd be quick.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay, your
next we
turn.
got the JBW sampler stocking. I was really looking forward to getting these. These are fun.
I like her little
If you
patterns.
follow her on Instagram, she's got some really awesome patterns this
How
year.
does she do Instagram? I can't even do Instagram. Okay, Love is in the Air, Blackbird Designs. A lot of these are revisited patterns, like they've had them out before. I like these little stockings. I've done a couple of those. I might have to see if some of the ones I've done are coming back around and we could use them as samples.
We could, yeah.
Okay.
This one is called A Trio of Autumn Flowers. It's a cross-stitch design by Works by ABC. They're nice. They look like real flowers, like how you would pick them, and you would tie. This one has a ribbon tied around it, so it looks like she did a good job on the illustration on that pattern.
Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery, Peacock Manor. I love the house. Love, 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 love the house. Okay.
Okay, I didn't see that one, so I'm shopping. Okay. So this is called Crowning the Tree by Blackbird Designs. This is a stocking.
Oh, I like it.
Now, is that-
2011.
Where do you see that?
Right
Oh,
there, on there.
is that when it came out?
Yeah, probably.
These are really cool. I love the motifs on these.
Actually, Peter, see that barcode on the bottom of the pattern? It says 11 dash something.
Yes.
That means it came out in 2011.
Oh.
It was released. I just know that because I'm smart like that.
That was,
Why I know that.
well, that was a good idea.
New York Dreamer, Home Sweet Salt Box Home. That's a pretty salt box.
Is that a new designer for us, Eliza?
It is. It is new for me.
I
I don't
like
know
it.
how new it is for everybody else, but it's new to
I
me.
like
Yeah,
that.
it's very nice.
Eliza Gladstone. I like that.
I like that snowman.
Is that a spider on his nose? Okay, this is called The Witch, and this is number 11 in the Snowman Collector series.
I've missed these.
The snowman on a pumpkin with his cloak and hat. But where's the dagger? Like cloak and dagger?
Well, we don't need a dagger.
He has
That's
a spider
good.
on his nose.
Spiders aren't mean.
Doesn't he look like this?
I like it. He'd be smiling at the spider.
Yeah.
Pansy Patch Quilts. I love this one. It's Betsy's Halloween basket. Oh my gosh, I love those colors. This one might have to come home with me. It's pretty.
I love the colors
Yep.
in that. The purple and the orange together. This is Blackbird Designs Merrily, Merrily, We Welcome Spring. This is one of my favorite samplers. I studied this one in detail when we got this in the other day. This is inspired by a vintage sampler that the whole border was cut off on it, I believe. It shows a picture of it in the book, and so she designed this one around an antique sampler. But I just love the borders. I love the what is it called where it separates like the alphabets and stuff, like these little things.
Borders.
Okay.
I don't know what they are. Cartouches.
I think the cartouches are the symbols.
Oh.
This is, I just like the border because on this one it has 1, 2, 3, it has 4 birds on the border, and I believe that represents the 4 members in her family.
Oh.
There's little things she added to this to
Yeah.
make it kind of like the original one. I
Oh.
don't remember if it had the little dog, but she put a dog in there. And then she added the house to represent home. I love that.
This is vintage Prairie Schooler, and it is called Friends. And it was originally released in 2000. How do you know that, Peter?
Because you put 00 in front of the barcode.
Yep. Well, I didn't. They did. But that's how we tell. But you can always do good with a vintage Prairie Schooler. That
I
one's
like
pretty.
that one.
Yeah.
Which one did I like on that one?
Look at
I
the
love the
hands.
house, and
Yeah,
I
the
love that
hands.
heart.
Yep.
That's
Pretty.
cool.
Oh, this one's got your name all
Christmas
over it.
barn. Look at all those sheep. Those sheep are having a barn party in that barn. Love it. Twin Peak Primitives. Christmas barn. Came out in 23.
There you go. You learned something. Okay. Good Intentions Revisited by Kathy Barrick. So this one I'm sure has come out.
That's so pretty. Well, it says 23.
Well, it does,
that
but I
mean
bet
that
you it's. She might have just revamped it a little bit.
Oh,
Not sure.
Oh, it is. It
says
is because it's
2000
revisited.
Yeah, it says Good Intentions back in 2015.
2015.
We are.
I can
Peter
read.
and I are with it now. I like that one. Pretty.
This is the Twin Peaks Santa 2023. I'm shopping. I haven't seen these, so I'm looking at
He
them at the
has
same
seen
time
them.
you
He's looked
are.
at them twice in my office. So don't.
When I say I look, but I mean I did not study them, look at them.
Oh,
I just
you
flip
did.
through
Okay.
them to see like
You're a studier. You are.
who
a
they
studier.
came from and what the content is. That's pretty. I love the coat, the color. It's more of it shows a lot of gold, and he has an owl and a cat and a duck. So I love the thinking behind that.
I have a Country Cottage Needleworks Boardwalk sign, Beach Boardwalk. It's cute.
Quaker Halloween Ditty.
Who is that one? I don't recognize that. Do you know who this? Who's the?
Sugar Maple Designs.
Oh, I've not heard of them. That's pretty.
It's finished on a cutting board with a fabric
Mm-hmm.
background,
I like it.
like a Quaker style.
Okay, I have Primrose Cottage Stitches, Honeybee Quaker. I just took all my honey stuff down and put it away so I could put my Halloween in. I like it. Cute.
This one is Budding Bouquet, #1, Autumn. Is this a series?
Don't know. Probably since it says #1. I'm not sure.
By Jeanette Douglas Designs.
Yeah, I bet it's a.
And they have a chenille trim on that little pillow.
I have Kathy Barrick, Tis Near Halloween. I like the kitty.
Oh, I love that one. Yes. That is I can't stop looking at this one.
Yep. And it's on this one. She did her sample on 40 count ancient ruin from Fox and Rabbit. That's pretty.
Love that. I have Praiseworthy Stitches, Autumn Quaker.
Cool. Gosh, it's
Which,
tiny.
if you're familiar with the Praiseworthy Stitches, she has some really cool Quakers.
This is Cottage Garden Samplings, and it's the farmer snowman. It's a little different from last time's.
How are we getting all these all at the same time?
I don't know.
'Cause we got the one where the cow's sitting on the log.
Log, yeah.
Then we got the Cloak and Dagger snowman.
Yeah, I don't know.
And now we have the farmer, but it's like,
Well, maybe it's, I don't know.
is time going by that fast?
Yeah, I think it must be.
Man, I have Haunted by Kathy Barrick. Oh, this is so cool. I'm just going to sit
you've
here and look at
Here
it.
you have to shop later.
Okay. Love it. It has a really cool tree. The bats are conspiring against the ghosts, and there's an owl on a tombstone with a whole bunch of pumpkins set in the front yard. That is so cool.
Okay, I have Heart in Hand Perfect Pumpkin. I just talked about it, but it just got re-released. So,
Wait, what is that?
Perfect Pumpkin.
Oh, I was looking at the picture on the back. I was like, that's Harvest Tiny Town. How'd you like doing those satin stitches? Or not satin, what was it?
Herringbone.
Herringbone.
There was
That's
a
what it was.
There was a lot of specialty in this one, so it was fun.
I have imprints, Fa La La, and Mary. They're little tiny pillows.
I am doing Artful Offering Salt Box Sunflower Sampler. That's pretty. Oh.
This is a hefty book. Do you want to do that one?
No.
Okay. This one's Autumn Days Ornaments, and it has all the different ornaments for fall. There are pumpkins, pine cone leaves, pies, acorns, I love fall, trees and leaves, and pine cones. It's really pretty. And they're small.
They go in those little tart tins.
Oh, do they?
See,
oh, they do.
they're in little tart
with little
tins.
bows.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And they're 2 1/4 by 2 1/4
Oh,
finished
those
design.
would be easy.
These would stitch up fast.
That Lori Holt, she's quite the. She gets a lot done. I'm saying.
That's fun.
Okay, I have It's So Emma, Happy Fall, Simply Signs Pattern Series. This is number 4. Happy, happy, happy.
I have from the designer Maria Teresa Vitali, Honey Farm and a pin cushion. So it's a pin cushion and it shows the honey farm with flowers. I looked at her Instagram the other day to see what other designs she has because I really like the approach that she takes and I really like her stuff. It just gives you a different, different look. That's out of Italy.
Oh, this is the next one.
She
that's
lives in
several.
Rome, Italy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Allie and Robbie went there last year.
Oh, I know. I stalked their Instagram
Yeah, that was fun.
because their pictures are so beautiful.
The Proper Stitcher has come out with charts, and this one is one of her new charts, Autumn Sampler. How she has time to do charts and everything else she does, I have no idea. That's a pretty one.
All right, Annie, you've done an original design called Esmeralda's Blackbirds. So it's a picture of this nice lady with her pet blackbirds. That's cool. I think this one's my favorite.
Here is the Proper Stitcher, Clarissa's Garden Sampler. Very nice.
All right, what has Annie done here? Annie has done Sweet Blessings. This is an original design. This is very sweet with these flowers with a ribbon. It reminds me of my mom. She loved doing dried flowers arrangements. And I still have an arrangement of the money plant that's dried, and then a wreath
Those are
of dried
so
flowers.
delicate.
They
Money
are.
plants,
I
oh
don't
my
move it. I
goodness.
don't
Yeah,
touch
don't-
it.
yeah,
It just I don't dust it. It
Nope.
just stays right there.
Yep. I saw that one on our Flosstube today.
Oh.
Lucy Beam, Love in Stitches, Bittersweet Fall. I used to love to go out and pick bittersweet, but I don't know. I haven't seen real bittersweet in forever.
I haven't picked bittersweet. I don't even know
We
what it
used to
is.
have it's a vine with real pretty orange it looks like beads on
Oh.
them. But they're people spray the roadsides with weed killer and it does away with them. I haven't
Decimates them.
seen them forever.
That's sad.
It's kind of like mushrooms though. If you know where the mushrooms are that grow, you don't tell anybody else where they are. So people go pick the bittersweet before they aren't going to tell you where they find it.
No, they're keeping that close to their
Yep.
chest.
Yep.
Okay, we have another pattern from the designer from Rome, Italy, Maria Teresa Vitali. Blue Iris Sewing Set. I love the colors.
I do
That
too.
blue is
That blue's
beautiful.
something.
Love it.
And I am doing Homespun Elegance. And this is, I don't know what it is. Weird Jack. Weird Jack.
Okay, I had a lot of you ask about whether we were getting the Quilted Witch cross stitch by Lori Holt. We have it. We also have the needle minder to go with it, and we also have that cat zipper pull, which I have on my project bag that I showed you where I just was dying laughing.
Yeah, sorry. I got tickled.
Isn't that fun? I love all the colors. Look at her dress.
That's a
That
lot
would
of
be-
stitching.
This is gonna, I know somebody's gonna have fun stitching this one.
That's a big stitch, but it's
Yep.
pretty. Okay, shepherd's purse. Dames of the needle. Oh. Oh.
What?
I'm very intrigued here. It's in a leather pouch.
It is?
Wait till I make my comments on my.
Look.
Oh, it's
That's a
on a
leather-
velvet. No, it's wool.
Oh, it's
felted
wool? Okay,
yeah.
it looked leather.
Yeah, it's felted wool. That's
So the
cool.
shepherd's purse. Yeah, that's fun.
I love it.
That's pretty. Okay.
I have for you today Carriage House Sampling's Christmas time.
Do I need to tape it on?
Third in a series. So if you're doing the series, here is number 3. We have Santa on ice skates. Is that a peach underneath Santa? There's a peach underneath Santa.
I think you're crazy.
No, there's a peach. Look
There's
right
a
there.
peach?
Yep. Or is that an apple? What is that?
I think it's an apple.
Okay, we have an apple.
I
under
don't
Santa.
think it's a peach.
Somebody
maybe-
left. Okay, somebody left Santa some apples, and they're falling
Yeah,
out of his
and
snack
that's
bag.
his snack bag.
His
There
lunch
you go.
bag. And there's a mandolin.
I like a
the
mandolin. I love me a
Yeah.
mandolin.
Look, there's a mandolin.
Yep.
And a choo-choo train.
Yep.
Well, he's
Robbie's
just spilling.
brother.
He's spilling his whole
Stuff
whole
out.
bag.
His doll fell out.
Yeah.
Okay, I have it. These are all done. Here, you can have
I was
this.
about to show him again.
Here, you can have this.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, this is It's So Emma Home Sweet Home. That's a pretty one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yep.
How does she
Okay.
have the time
I know,
to do
I-
all the cross stitches?
And the quilting.
And because she doesn't do little ones. That Lori Holt, she's doing those big old samplers.
And she
And all
designs
in one
quilts
color,
and
red.
teaches and I don't know.
How do you do
She
it,
doesn't
Lori
sleep.
Holt?
She does not sleep. Okay, we have some new
Next,
fabric.
We have some new fabric that landed in the shop. We have a lot more. This is just what I was able to catch before it went on the
we
floor.
don't always catch it before it goes on the floor.
This is all by Forbidden Fiber, and it's all 16 count Ada cloth. This one is called Honeydew.
Ooh, I like that one.
That's
It does look
pretty.
like honeydew.
It does.
That's pretty.
Hey, I have a board here. Should I use that?
Very funny.
Here's toasted coconut. Let me use
Ooh, I
the
like
board.
toasted coconut,
I want to
too.
be professional. Hold on.
Oh gosh, you guys.
That's toasted coconut. It's beautiful. Love the color.
I like toasted coconut. I
Oh, I
love
do
coconut.
too.
I could
I do
have
too.
coconut on anything.
You know, I remember the first time my mom brought home a coconut, and I was trying to get into it. I had the hardest time. I was like, "How do you get into this thing? You can't." And
Can you imagine
I'm
if-
7 years old trying to figure out how to crack open a coconut.
Robinson Crusoe or Tom Hanks trying to open a coconut on the desert island.
No,
I don't know how they did it.
how did they?
I don't know because we've tried it too with the kids. So
It was fun though because if you get that thing open and you don't spill all the coconut water, it was so good.
Yep, it
Coconut
was
milk.
very good.
This one's called Stonehenge. This is gonna be great for those Halloween
yes,
type deals because it's just that perfect shade of gray.
isn't that a great board he's using?
This is so professional.
It is. It is
I
very-
see why you other floss tubers use these boards,
Oh gosh.
but we don't necessarily follow the trends. We'll just tell you right now, we are
We're kind
we're
of original.
different. We're different.
What else do we have? Do we
I
have? Are we?
I got Stitchy Kindness. Do you got any
Yeah,
Stitchy
no,
Kindness?
no, I don't. Not right
I
now.
got Stitchy Kindness,
No.
and then I got Mentions.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so Cappy gave me this calendar, so I have a new calendar for 2024. What? It's from the Moda Company because we are a fabric shop as well. And I mean,
Those
thing
are good
is-
calendars.
This is a great calendar.
Yep. And I still use a paper calendar. Do you use
Yes.
a paper calendar?
Yes,
Do you
I
use
do.
your phone too, or no?
No,
I
my
don't
phone. I don't even use my phone. Like I don't even. It's not even turned on right now. I had the last time I turned on my phone was probably 2 weeks ago. So, if you try,
that picture I sent you yesterday probably didn't get to you.
no, you just email me at work.
I don't know how to email a picture.
Okay, do you have any Stitchy Kindness?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I've used all my
Um,
stitching this.
I have some mentions. So
Oh.
I learned that we have a new follower who also has a Flosstube channel who shops from us. and she's been so nice to show the things that she's bought from us on her Flosstube. Her name is Leona, and she's known as the Grammy Stitcher on Flosstube. She's got a lot of beautiful stitches. I watched her most recent episode. She's doing high rules. She's doing a lot of cross stitches. The high rule is really pretty. The one that I love that she's stitching right now, it's called "I am under no obligation to make sense to you."
That should be my mantra.
I love that, Leona. And she doesn't know where she got it, so there's no way to tell you where you can get that pattern, but that is fun. I love it. She mentioned us, Jamie Cruz. She did her first giveaway, and we wanted to help her channel be successful, so we sent her something. So she mentioned us on her channel. I love her channel. Jamie Cruz does. I put a link on our Facebook page. I like the flow of her channel, her content. She does a great job presenting it, so she's doing a wonderful job. She's just getting started. She has a few episodes in. I didn't check how many subscribers she has now. As of a few days ago, it was like 368, but we were really hoping to get her up to 5,000. So if you head on over to her channel, please like and subscribe and show her some Always in Stitches family love. Mountain Craft Studio is another one that gave us a mention.
Hi, Christina.
Hi, Christine. We like seeing her at the shop. She's really nice. She got to sit with Jamie Cruz at our stitch-in that we had last month for Saturday. So that was really fun to hear Christine talk about, her experience at the stitch-in. It's nice that she shared that. She does beautiful work. She always is doing something wonderful, so it's fun to watch her channel. And those are... The other mention that we had was from Stitch Bead Audrey. She gave us a shout out on her channel as well. So those are some really good channels to check out. Do you have any mentions?
I haven't even had time to watch Flosstube. I got to watch a little bit of Proper Stitcher today at lunch, but it was only about 10 minutes.
A snippet. You have to do you do 10-minute segments?
Yeah, I can only do a little bit at a time because I don't sit still long enough.
I listen to them as I work.
And I've had some other things going on.
I watch them at home while I stitch. I've really gotten into Netflix lately, though. Man, I tell you, Netflix is dangerous, you guys.
We watch
Wow.
one show a night, and so I don't usually turn my Flosstube on while we're doing that one show. But if Brett's watching a race, then I turn on my Floss Stitch. So
Okay, so
Floss
the
Stitch,
idea...
no, Flosstube.
So the idea for Floss Stitch is to find out what races are coming up, and then remind
Yeah,
Brett, hey,
yeah,
isn't
hey,
that one
race
race on
coming
right
on?
now?
Yeah.
And then boom, you can go over real quick to your phone and watch the Floss Stitch.
Yes. I think it's Flosstube.
I'm going to call it Floss Stitch now.
I'm sorry, I said Floss Stitch. Oh, well.
I like the word.
We're glad you got to come visit with us today. We'll be back in a couple of weeks, and maybe we'll be together again. We'll see.
If you made
We'll
it this
see.
far, I don't know how you
Hey,
guys did that.
Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down because we want to do whatever makes you guys happy, not necessarily what makes him and I happy. So give us a shout out and tell your friends about us. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
And thank you for your likes, thank you for your shares, and thank you for your comments, and thank you for supporting our family.